Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Ken Susi here with another live stream. It's been a while. I usually do Fishman Takeovers on Wednesday. I've been away on tour. That's where I've been. I've been out with As I Lay Dying for a few months now. And now I'm back doing live streams again. Gonna be doing these all the way through probably December, February. I'm not going anywhere, so I am here to finally party. Guys, again, just so you know, let me just move this camera a little bit over. I go live because I'm the product manager here and brand manager at Fishman. I am also a touring musician and playing in the band As I Lay Dying, as well as I am known for Unearth as well. I like to talk about Fluence. I'm here right now talking about my awesome guitar, the ESP KSM 6 that I've been playing on tour. This is the exact guitar that I just pulled out of the guitar case. It's flown all over the world with me. I haven't even changed the strings. But what is in here is my Fluence Modern Series humbuckers. That's what I personally use. We make other great pickups like the Classic and all the Signature Series. But again, I use the Moderns. This is my ceramic in the bridge. This is in nickel. And this is my Alnico in the neck, which is technically still a modern nickel humbucker. My positioning is all Fluence, basically. Comes with two distinct voicings. I am currently I am in the what are we calling it? The position 1, voice 1, active. So both of these have an active sound. But again, you pull this up, you pull your volume, your tone knob up, and then it becomes a passive pickup. So this would be a hot rodded sound, as well as when I'm back into the active mode and I pull this up right here, I am getting a negative 6 dB gain reduction. I won't be using too much of that, but it is always good to use, especially in the studio. Guys, before I get going today and start talking about Fluence and playing some songs, I'd like to just share this with you right here. This is my, well, let's see. Let's get this camera angle right here. I'm sorry, guys. This is the, that's my restream. I don't know why that's showing right now, but let me get that out of the way. Sorry, guys. I don't know why that is in the way. Let's see if I can position this right. Sorry, guys. I use Restream, by the way. Let's get this going. I'm sorry, everybody. This is Safari, Fishman Store. Bang! There we go. Sorry, guys. Wasn't completely set up. This is fishmanstore.com where you can buy awesome stuff. Right here, shop now. You click the button and there you go. You're right in. You can basically shop for anything that you want. You can get a t-shirt, a beanie, everything you hear is true Fluence shirt, everything you hear is true podcast. Everything is absolutely cool on the site. And also, for those of you that are watching this live stream currently right now on Instagram, I am broadcasting on the Ken Susi Lord of the Rigs, Fishman, Twitch, and Facebook, and my own personal Facebook as well. So, with that being said, again, we are going to, let's see, switch back over here, back to me. And I'm just going to say, if anybody's watching this on Instagram, head over to Fishman Facebook or Twitch or any of the other, Lord of the Rigs, anywhere where you want. But I really do want you to participate in this live stream. So with that being said, right here, I have all my friends, all my great followers back here. Randy's up. He's saying, welcome back, Ken. Great to have you back. For some reason, I'm having a weird camera issue right now. I don't know why. But it is great. It is great to be back. I broadcast all your questions on the screen. So if you have any questions about Fluence or anything else that you want to discuss about me touring and all that good stuff, I will sit here and I will answer your questions and chill with you for a while. That's what I'm here to do. Hello, Ken. It's been a while. I see that you've been going on tour with As I Lay Dying, a.k.a. As I Lay Dying. Yeah, Eld. Sounds like fun. It was incredibly fun. Love those guys. I was asked a long time ago, back in 2019, to fill in for them when they parted ways, or Nick Hippa parted ways with the band. But it's been cool because I've been friends with them for such a long time, and I had nothing going on, and I wanted to go on tour, so I decided to go on tour with my friends. Courtney Ware, what's going on? One of my favorite photographers. What's going on? I love your work. Anyone who's, looking for tour photography or any type of awesome, want to make your band or your presence or whatever look awesome, hit up Courtney on, predominantly I find her on Instagram. So remember Courtney. She's great. Let's see. Eric, remember me? I was the dude on your first run Sig Model LTD in Fort Wayne, Indiana, as I lay dying meet and greet. Yes, I do remember you. How you doing? It is now Fishman equipped. Went with the Moderns Voice 1, Voice 2 configuration. Couldn't be happier and kept the same aesthetics. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, Eric is cool. I met Eric on tour back in Fort Wayne, Indiana before we head over to... by the way, anyone on Instagram right now that wants to ask me questions, head over to the live stream and please ask there because I want to make sure that I will see you. I am not answering questions on Instagram. I'm doing it on my live stream. But anyway, Eric's awesome. He popped up. He had my guitar. The first run of them, I was talking to him about that, and then we started talking about Fluence, and he was asking like why Fluence is so great. And I went through it as to note definition, clarity, multiple voicings, the things that I need as tools on the road and in the studio that make my guitar tone amazing. A lot of people ask like, other than my amps, what else is my secret weapon? Well, it's Fishman Fluence, 100%. Nothing is more clear or responsive or versatile, noiseless. Like I could just go down the line and just tell you all the reasons why these pickups are great. I mean, mainly I could say we have this new technology that everybody's been winding copper wire around a bobbin for 80 years, and now Fishman has got this new technology, which is a 48 layer thinly sliced precision coil, where we are able to give you so many different varieties of sound and give you like such a great clear sound because all the coils are absolutely matching and it's unbelievable. You can we can wind and rewind pickups. I think when Fishman first came out with Fluence, we had a campaign called Unwind because there is no copper wire that from 80 years ago being thrown into pickups. But Sean 37, can I have to ask? But you don't have to reply. Is it all good in the Unearth camp? Are you still with the band? Everything is great with Unearth. I haven't been playing shows with them because I am on a temporary hiatus. I am playing guitar with As I Lay Dying until the end of the year. And they have a really great guitar player right now, Pete. I remember him from Apiary. He filled in with Buzz for a number of years when Buzz couldn't tour. And now I am on a hiatus. There are things that are going on with the band that are cool. Everything's still moving forward. And I am just not in the touring cycle and or album cycle right now. So that is up. Everything's great though. I still talk to those guys and I support them. As you guys can see in my Facebook and Instagram, I go to their shows, I hang out, keep in touch with the guys. They're great. Welcome back. I saw you got a new LTD in the mail on Instagram the other day. Yes, I believe it was the M1 ESP Crackle 1987 reissue. It was unbelievable. Thanks, Murphy, for bringing that up. It's so cool. The guitar is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's just a shredder. It's like so 1980s. I love it. I came with a Seymour Duncan pickup, and I instantly said on my Instagram that I was immediately taking out taking the pickup out and putting Fishman Fluence in it. And my guitar is currently at the shop at Fishman. And the first thing I did when I got in that day was pull the pickup out. Someone also asked me, hey, do you want to give me your pickup, the one that you're going to, throw away, the Seymour Duncan? And I said, I would rather not. I don't want to give somebody an imperfect pickup. Now, I love Seymour Duncan. I think I love EMG. I love all the, competitive companies. I think they're all great for what they do, but Fluence is next level, and there's no way I'm putting those in my guitar. Nice to see you again, Murphy, though. You're such a great person. You always show up and you're always active. Keep them coming, everybody. Ask me questions. I am here. It's been a long time. Courtney, you're the best. So glad to see you streaming. Always love these. Thank you so much, Courtney. You are awesome. Good afternoon. Oh my God, this is my boy. Check out Brutally Speaking Podcast. I've done this podcast a number of times. I've received death threats because of it. It's amazing. I love this particular podcast. Head over, check out all the Brutally Speaking podcasts. You can check them out on, I'm sure, iTunes or Spotify or whatever. But definitely subscribe. You can check out my interviews and other bands' interviews as well too. Good friends. Good friends. Ken, miss you at Tattoo the Earth pre-party in Worcester last Friday. Unearth still ripped, but it wasn't the same without you. Daniel, so much. I'm surprised you missed me. I was there. I actually just watched the show from the bar. It's pretty cool. I wonder where you were, like where you were sitting or whatever. But I was definitely there, supporting the guys, checking out the show. But it wasn't the same without me. I appreciate the kind words. They're still doing their thing. So, respectfully, I think, still a good band. I still have a lot to do with that band. Hey, Ken, how does Willie Adler pickups different from the KSE set? I was watching the Fluff videos about the EVH overdrive pedal, and he said that you once toured with it as your main sound. I always play 7-string pickups other than... 7-string guitars versus 6-string now. But I was actually touring with the Will Adler set in one of my guitars when I did the US run for As I Lay Dying. Absolutely great sound. It differs very much. The Will Adler pickup, let me pull it up and show you. We'll go right to the website. How about that? We're going to get cool. Let me see if I can add my face to this. Nope. I hit the wrong button. Darn it. There we are. Jen Majira, my favorite. She's the coolest. All right, so Will Adler pickups. Let's go right there right now. Let me zoom in for you too. Why are we playing these games? All right. Will Adler, his voice 1 has a very particular voice 1 for him. It's his sound. For over 20 years, Will Adler's solid rhythm tone has been the backbone of Lamb of God. It took something totally new and significant for Will to make a change in his setup. Fluence has proven itself to be the thing. The only technology capable of seamlessly integrating the time-honored past tones of Will and with a modern passive attack all in one pickup. So Willie really liked the modern series humbuckers, and in his pickup, voice 1 is his Lamb of God tone. It is a hot passive tone, and his voice 2 is the modern sound. But what makes it different than a regular modern humbucker is that the modern sound actually is pushed by a unique magnet configuration. If you could see in this pickup right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but you see screws. But underneath the hood, instead of poles or slugs or anything, under there, how it would normally be, you got a blade magnet. So it is a hybrid magnet configuration, and it adds like a smooth decay to some degree, and it also adds a chaotic. It kind of blends the two together. It's chaotic decay and a smooth decay from the blade magnet. So Willie's pickups definitely do sound like his. Very unique to his playing, very unique to the Lamb of God sound. Now, if I head over down here and go to the Kill Switch Engage set, where are we? Boom. Kill Switch really liked the modern series humbuckers. They really, really did. But they wanted more note definition, and both Adam and Joel both agreed on the tone. It wasn't like one had one choice and the other one had another, and they were fighting over it. Voice 1 is an original modern Fluence sound with tighter bass and reduced output. So they lowered the gain just a touch, and then they made it more focused and more note definition, more pick attack. So they kind of shelved off a little bit of the low end, which is cool. And then KSE has this, if you listen to Kill Switch Engage, you'll see that they have a lot of quiet parts, a lot of acoustic parts. When I say acoustic, but clean tone parts. Kill Switch Engage, Holy Grail, passive pickup tone, medium output, balanced, and versatile. So they use these two sounds. If you listen to a song like End of Heartache or Arms of Sorrow, I think that's the name of the song, or whenever you hear clean, they pop back and forth between voice 1 and 2. And their pickups are conveniently have a single coil, a independent third single coil sound. So it is not the voice 1 split and it's not the voice 2 split. It is it's like a proprietary voice 3. So it's a unique voice 3 sound. So that is the difference between, that is answering Greg your question about the pickups. It's all in what you're looking for. Jordan, what's going on? What is the hardest As I Lay Dying song for you to learn? Hey, Rob. By the way, anyone who's watching on Instagram, sorry, I'll answer this in 1 second. Anyone who's watching on Instagram right now, feel free to head over to Lord of the Rigs on YouTube, Fishman, the Fishman Facebook page, or the Fishman Twitch account, or my own personal Facebook. But either way, head over there. You'll see everything that everybody's seeing over here on the live stream. And I'm trying to bring awareness on Instagram, so just head over to my live stream and ask some questions, and I'll put your questions right up on the screen. Because I see Rob Trainer is saying I have all three of those ESP guitars. So, and Dave is asking, yo, Quad Cortex or Kemperman. So head over. I'm going to answer them if you come over here. Jordan, all right, so back to you. Hardest As I Lay Dying song to learn is probably Gatekeeper. The solo's insane. The riffs are good. Phil did a great job writing that song. I think he wrote the majority of that song. So yeah. So it's absolutely, that is the hardest song. I will play As I Lay Dying song if you guys really want to see it. But Anthony, what's going on, brother? Had a crazy dream last night that I bought like 4 packs of guitar strings from my guitars and had to restring them. Are you calling that a crazy dream, or I would call that a nightmare? I know this sounds so bougie of me, but I hate putting strings on my guitar. I never change my string. Thank God I use Evertune, because I don't know, I'm just so lazy. But it's so funny. Yeah. Jordan, also, what was the process of you learning all the songs? In person with Phil or Guitar Pro? I've never learned a single song off of Guitar Pro ever in my life. Probably should, but since Phil and I were going to be playing on stage together, I wanted to make sure I learned the correct songs and how to play and learned how to play the songs exactly how he wants me to play them. So Phil and I went through the process of sending each other videos back and forth. As I Lay Dying is a little difficult to learn by ear, so he was sending me riff videos. And I was just sending him, I would like meet up with him when I had like 3 or 4 or 5 songs down, and I would just say, hey, like check these out, and then we'll go through them one by one. So yeah, it was a process for sure, learning the As I Lay Dying stuff. They're really, really good band. Mike from Black Hole Guitars is on Instagram right now. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Mike does all my work. So if anybody is like home right now and wondering why their action feels kind of crazy on their guitars, or it doesn't feel that great, or they just want their guitar to play better, I would surely ship my guitar over to Mike at Black Hole Guitars in Western Mass, Westfield to be exact. He is the only person currently right now that is allowed to touch my guitars, and he makes them sound and play so darn good. So Mike, what's up, brother? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're setting up a million guitars today. Mike's one of the raddest dudes out there. All right. So Sean37, thanks for your response. I did see some footage with Pete filling in your spot, but not quite the same without you. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I know this is going to be kind of like a little bit of a shock to most people seeing a different lineup with Unearth. But it's cool. I mean, I had a lot to do with the band for 24 years, and I'm taking some time for myself. My decision was not based off of anything off of As I Lay Dying or filling in for them. There were other reasons behind it, and there's no problems between me and the guys. I love them, and there's nothing, I can't say anything bad. I really want like those guys to succeed, and the more they succeed, the more I succeed, and vice versa. We're all cheering for each other. We're all on the same team here. But I love the guys on Unearth. They'll be playing at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. I think next month, very early next month in Virginia. So go check them out. Go check out their spot. I will not be there. I will be partying. Can the high frequency tilt and single coil mode select pads on the back of the pickup be wired to switches so I can easily access them on the fly? Yes, it is your world. That's all I'm going to say to you. It is absolutely your world. You could do whatever you want with your guitars. And that's the one thing I love about Fluence. I've seen people put their voicing on a 5-way super switch. I have a 3-way blade switch, but you could get a 5-way super switch and go like, you know, the one, I call this the 1 position, right? Go like voice 1 bridge, voice 2 bridge, both pickups. You know, voice 1 neck, or voice 2 neck, voice 1 neck. I've seen people do that. I've seen people put the high frequency tilt here. I've seen mini toggles. I've seen 3-way mini toggle switches. You can certainly do that. Just the only thing I ask is that, you know, instead of going on forums and complaining as to why, you know, we don't have enough wiring diagrams or this, that, and the other thing, take your guitars to a licensed technician and have them wire your guitar. They know how to set up, you know, it's not hard to set up a set of Fluence. Or you know, solder them in if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know how a switch works, or if you don't know how a mini toggle works, or anything like that, or bat switch, anything, take it to somebody that knows what they're doing, and it's not that hard for them. But, yeah, dealer's choice. Daniel, I was standing directly in front of Buzz. Got to shake his hand at the end of the show. Excuse me. Can't believe I missed you. Yeah, if you walked backwards from Buzz and took, like, you know, like all the way to the end of the room and went to the edge of the bar and then went left to the cash register, I was there at the show hanging out with my good buddy from my hometown, Mark, and a couple other friends. But I was there. I was absolutely there. Daniel, maybe we'll see each other next time. It'd be awesome. I'll always be supporting the guys. How to type and walk the dog. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. You have those KSC pickups. Love them. The clarity and the difference in tones you get from them is insane. Well worth it. Worth the investment. I agree because it's absolutely amazing. It's all the kill switch pickups are absolutely amazing. Again, anyone who's watching on Instagram right now, head over to my live stream, Lord of the Rigs on YouTube, or Fishman Twitch or Facebook. You can find me there. Head over, engage in the conversation. I'm not reading Instagram messages. You can head right over there, and I am live currently right now. But yeah, thank you so much, bud. I agree. Kill switch pickups or any of the Fluence pickups are my jam, dude. I bought the KSM6. It's nice, man. Thank you, H069. I've been like, if you go on Instagram and you tag me and do some cool stuff, at Ken Susi, I've been posting so many people using my guitar and buying my guitar. I get such a kick out of seeing people like use my guitar, like the way they use it, not necessarily how I use it. So it's absolutely awesome. I can't thank you enough for picking up my guitar. I honestly do really think that my guitar is so great. ESP did such a fantastic job with it, the KSM6 and also the KSM7. It's funny because I was a 7-string player in my time in Unearth, and then, you know, it's so crazy because people were asking for a 6-string guitar, and ESP was nice enough to put it out, and then sure enough, boom. Like, I had a 6-string guitar, but I wasn't using it that much. And now I'm playing with As I Lay Dying, and I'm using it a ton. It's actually my primary guitar right now, so it's really crazy. JC Moore. Since the Greg Koch P90 pickups are only available to purchase as a set, or the bridge pickup would be the bridge P90 work, would the bridge P90 work in the neck position? I am going to sell them individually. Pretty soon you're going to start seeing the P90s available neck and bridge. You can move them around, but I would highly I know exactly what you're trying to do. You know, if you have like a Strat or some type of like HA setup guitar and you want like a classic in the bridge and like a P90 in the neck. Like, I get it. That tone is sick. I haven't ignored people that have been writing about that, JC. So be patient. I promise. I gotta get these pickups out so you can start swapping them with other pickups. I just want to make sure that, you know, everyone gets the sound that they're looking for, and I get you. Can you play some zombie autopilot so we can hear your sick solo? I would love to. I actually don't know where my other guitar is. I literally just ran in my studio to do the live stream today, and I was just like in panic mode. So I don't. If you come next Wednesday, I will totally rock zombie autopilot for you. How about that? How about this? Since you asked for a song, let me play Through Struggle by As I Lay Dying, because I just got off a tour with As I Lay Dying. We'll do a song. This one's called Through Struggle. Guys, that was Through Struggle by As I Lay Dying. Just got off the tour with them. The only reason why I played that is because somebody asked me to play a song and I couldn't. It was Zombie Autopilot. It was Hyler. Greg, do you still use Synergy gear? I love Synergy gear. I really like it with a robust power amp like a VHT 2150 or a 292. I don't know, sonically it sounds really cool to me. But I do love the VHT Pitbull and the SLO preamp. Going back to what I was talking about in my dream, Ken, TBH, the dream felt super real until I realized it wasn't. That's cool. I get you. I've had plenty of those. Trust me. Haha, you the man, Ken. Thank you. The struggle is real when you have to get ready to stream as a heavy metal musician. I totally get you. Totally get you. Billy Beers, what's going on? The Metal, hey, love it. Are you still in Unearth? That is a question that's been floating around the internet for some time now. Not making an official statement on anything because I think that I will forever be in Unearth. There is no reason to say, oh, I'm sorry, I just hit something. There is never a reason to say goodbye to a group of guys that, I love those guys. They're cool dudes. Absolutely love everything that we've accomplished. I think they're all great people. I am currently on hiatus. I am temporarily not touring with the band. I agreed to playing with As I Lay Dying back in, I think it was October or November or something like that. And I actually, it was cool, but that had no weight in my decision to, take some time off of Unearth. There's some philosophical things. Like a band's like a marriage, and all I'm gonna say is that like sometimes bands, you disagree on things philosophically speaking, and I want Unearth to succeed, and I want Unearth to succeed the way that they should succeed and the way that they want to do it. Their path is their path. But I am not out of Unearth by any way, shape, and form. I love the band. I love the guys. I am currently taking some time. But again, as I said, As I Lay Dying had nothing to do with that. That was just a good touring opportunity that I took well before, that had no bearing in my decision. So yeah, love the guys. As I said, Unearth is playing some shows. Check out their at Unearth Official on Instagram or anything else, wherever they post their gigs. But they've been pretty active, and they just got back from Europe. Looked like they had a great time. I saw them in Munich. As I Lay Dying had rehearsal days that were at the same venue of where they were playing in Munich. I think it was called Backstage. And I just saw Unearth play at the Worcester Palladium at the upstairs Tattoo the Earth pre-party. So that was cool. It was good to see the guys. I haven't seen them in a long time. Are you playing through a modeler or an amp with a cab IR? Sounds excellent. I'm actually, I plugged this in because it was like, it's my Euro rig, as I call it. Live, I use EL34 5150s. With the 2 notes and all that stuff, but this right here was my Euro rig, and I actually really like it. It's a Line 6 HX Stomp for delays and whammy wah and effects, and then this right here is my Quad Cortex. Thanks to Chris Davis from The Ghost Inside, hooked me up with Quad Cortex. I think it sounds really, really good. I did put one of my special IRs as the cabs in there. So, not trying to fool anybody. Just trying to say that I took an IR that I really liked, threw it into, a tone that I really liked, and sounds pretty good. If you want to hear it, here it is. What do you guys think? I think it sounds pretty good. It sounds really, really believable. So Neural DSP really kind of Kicked ass with that. I think I asked this. I think I asked one time. Phil Scroso uses Fishman in his guitars. Do you know which set? I'm not sure if he uses them in a Charvel. Tucson, it was too hard to tell while I was in the pit. Yeah, it's tough to mosh and see what kind of pickup someone's using. No, Phil is using. I'm using modern nickel 6-string pickups, and he is using modern black plastic in both of his guitars. So I believe one of his guitars has a kill switch pickup in it. I think he really want to try the kill switch pickup, but yes, he is using completely outfitted with Fishman Fluence and of course, most important thing is our Fishman Fluence battery packs. If you could see that, I have the universal battery pack right here in my guitar. He has the Strat-like battery string plate. I'm sorry, I'm like out of my mind today. But he's using our battery packs as well too. Billy Beers. The way you're thinking, Ken. Maybe I like. I hate. Let's see. Let's continue. Stick with the people you get along with. Oh, I think you're referring to Unearth. Listen, I get along with Unearth. I grew up with Buzz. Buzz is, other than my own brother and my best friend, Otto and Frank, like my two best friends in the world, I would say that Buzz is the only person in this world that is like a brother to me. I grew up with him. I've known him since I was 17 years old. Our friendship is never going to be over. I've known Trevor since I was, 20, 21. Trevor's a great guy. I love the two of them very much. Met Mike Justin in 2003 or so when he was with the Red Chord and he joined the band. He's a great drummer. Chris O'Toole, I met him maybe in 2011. He's a good dude. And Pete, I met a long time ago when he was filling in for Buzz. So, like, it kind of makes sense. I get along with Unearth. It's just that, like, if I equate this to a sports team. If let's just say you got, 10 hockey players, 10 guys on a team, and one person doesn't think that the team should play a certain way, or the other person doesn't buy into the new way of doing things or whatever it is, that's when, like, players get traded. People move on to other teams or other projects or other occupations. What I'm trying to say is I am never going to be out of Unearth. I may be gone for 3 months, 3 years. I don't know what that time frame is, but I'm always going to support them. I will always hopefully write with them or be creative with them in some capacity. And, right now I needed some time off from philosophically speaking, certain things that they want to do I didn't align with, and that's totally cool. It's just a difference in opinion, and has nothing to do with liking or disliking anybody. There's no bad blood, and there's no news actually here. It's just that I won't be playing live with Unearth for a while, and I was lucky enough to do 2 tours with As I Lay Dying, one in the U.S. and one in Europe. But I am also not in As I Lay Dying. I am not the guitar player of As I Lay Dying, officially or anything like that. So I'm just doing me, and I love everybody, and I love all the opportunities that I've had and have currently. It's just being with Phil and Tim was like a great departure from what I've done for the past 24 years, and Unearth is doing their thing, and they seem really happy too. If you look at their Instagram posts, they're crushing it. So, I respect everybody, and I'm not trying to get in anybody's way. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. That was hot. Laugh out loud. Actually, like the sound. Yeah. Oh, when I was talking about my quad Cortex, it doesn't. Yeah, it's awesome. JC Moore, I'm gonna need that IR. I know. A lot of people always ask me for my IRs and stuff, and I'd love to sell them, but there's no way to lock them up, By the way, your rig always sounds killer. Do you still have the Rev and EL 84 set? EL 30. It should be 34, but I know what you're saying. I do. I love Rev. I love the 100P. That is the amp that I have right over here. I use it often. The EL 34 is in my touring rig that is shipped to San Diego, which I used on my US tour. And yes, I am I'm not a gear whore. There's certain amps I like, and there's certain amps, that I stick with. Old school 5150s, EL34s, Revs, Rhodes, KSR, whatever you want to call it. They're absolutely amazing. This Quad Cortex has worked for like travel rigs and all that stuff. Hey, everybody that's on Instagram, if you have a question for me, head over to Lord of the Rigs, like and subscribe, or join the Fishman conversation, Facebook or Twitch. Please, I'm not going to be answering questions on Instagram. So just head over there and I will answer all your questions. I promise. Just head over. Just go to the live stream. Let's see. Billy Beers. Yes, Kenny, that's what I meant, dude. Pretty cool that Mike Justin is back in the band. Yeah, I think Mike Justin's great. When I watched him play in Munich, it was like watching Unearth from 2000, whatever. He plays a specific way. Mike is his own beast. He's in his own lane. I think Mike's a great drummer. I'm late, but yo, Ken, what's up? Welcome back and glad you're safe. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I really appreciate it. Very happy to be home. 6 weeks of touring. I think it was 5.5 weeks. Oh man, I did 9 weeks of touring. I think it was. So 5.5 and 3.5. I can't add. I'm no mathematician, but I'm just kidding. It's good to be home. It really is good to be home, and it's good to be back at Fishman and do my thing. Odin, see, you were using nearly the same rig as Chris from The Ghost Inside. How do you like the Line 6 product? Line 6 is awesome. The HX Stomp is a really great unit, and I think it's really cool. It does the whammy wah stuff better than the actual Digitech stuff. So I like that. I like the effects on it. It's really easy to use. It's really easy to set up and prepare. I've used it for effects mainly. My main tone right now in this exact moment is coming from the Quad Cortex. So I'm using the Quad Cortex like I would use a guitar amp. And I'm using the Line 6 like I would use an effects processor. So I love them. I love them both. They're really, really good. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not here to like promote like a ton of gear. I'm just here to promote the things that I think are usable, that work. I think this particular rig for Europe and travel is really, really good. With As I Lay Dying, in the US, I was using the EL34s and like a big, 2-head rack case, and that's not manageable for most people. Mike D'Amelio, what's going on, buddy? Yes, you will film it. Mike is the greatest. Mike is like my favorite. Mike is my favorite photographer of all time. Mike D'Amelio. He is the shit. Love him. And hopefully let's hang out while I'm home too, because you're obviously super close to my work at Fishman. Best As I Lay Dying show in Europe besides Wacken. Oh my God. I was going to say Wacken. You caught me, Hans. No, Reload was sick. Alcatraz was sick. And Brutal Assault was sick. Those were my top picks. When I like hop out on stage and there's like 50,000, Wacken was 90,000 people, but when I hop out and there's like 30,000, 50,000, all these massive festivals, and we're in like on the headlining tier playing late at night. It was unbelievable. Things I never thought would happen to me, musically. Yeah, Mike. All right. Well, cool, dude. I'll definitely text you. We gotta hang out. Have to. Hi, Larry. When did you first /see here 7-string guitar, and how weird did people treat you for playing 7-string exclusively back in the day? That's such a great question, Hyler. People kind of gave me crap. I was a big Steve Vai fan. But like, it wasn't necessarily I liked his guitars just because they were cool, and I was a huge Ibanez fan. But like, I'll say that it was the only guitar that did the thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to sweep arpeggio. I want to do like sweeps and shredding stuff, but I didn't want to also drop the tuning of my guitar down. So with that extra low B, it allowed me to play like Unearth stuff and then shred and play like, chords and riffs on the 7. So 7-string was like, I grew up playing a 7-string more so than I grew up playing a 6-string. So when Unearth first started like popping off in the scene, or we were just starting to become like one of those bands that was like, oh yeah, like we're on the up and up, right? There's a couple bands that were like, oh, they're they're like Korn, like, and at the time, like in the hardcore scene, I love Korn. We endorse Korn. They're a legacy band, but in the hardcore scene back then, it was kind of like not cool to sound like Korn or be like Korn, or like even though we were playing like shreddy metal, they associated us with like nu metal and Korn and stuff like that. And put it this way, that person and the people that were saying that are so wrong. Like in like, you know, now, like we were so creative back then, Unearth, and we did such things that people weren't doing at the time, and we were so creative that that person wasn't even hearing what we were doing. They were just looking at a guitar and assuming. And now also Korn is like the biggest band in the world, so like if you're gonna diss us and them, you screwed up, bro. That person's band obviously isn't doing well now. So screw them. But anyway, got some crap for it, but if it wasn't for Steve Vai and the invention of the 7-string, I wouldn't have a career. And I have one of every Steve Vai guitar, like one of his guitars in my closet for 7-string. Shout out to Fishman. P.S. I love the new Sig model, bro. Looks beaut. And glad to hear you're doing great and happy and content with your projects. Thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate that. I know that's like a quick message to just kind of pop in and say, but I really appreciate when people just stop in and say hello, or you know, either agree or disagree with what I'm doing. I absolutely love that you stopped in and said hi and gave me the kind words. I really, really do appreciate it. Sawbuzz posted a lip, I think you're saying clip, of some new Unearth. Guess we're getting close. Also saw more Fishmans on all the shows recently. Yeah, Fishman's blowing up. It continues to blow up. It's just a rocket ship to the moon. We're killing it. And more people every day are figuring out how much better these pickups are than all the other ones. But yeah, Buzz did post like, you know, a couple seconds of the new Unearth, one of the songs. So cool on him, cool on them. I'm psyched. I'm psyched to hear the record done. I have not heard the new Unearth record yet. I have one song on it, and other than that, I haven't heard anything finished. Sup, Ken? What's up? How you doing? Oh, snap. I never thought I would see this live stream again. I'm sorry. I was on tour. Shout out to Fishman. Eddie. What's up, Ken? Glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you, too. All right. Well, guys, it looks like... Oh, everyone on Instagram is writing a ton of stuff. Hey, Chris, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? I was just talking about you with Mike Justin. He was like, before the show in Worcester, he was like, I'm injured from riding bikes. And I was like, is Chris with you? Did he watch you get hurt again? So anyway, it's good to see you, Chris. Tell Dewey I said what's up too as well. What's your take on the PV Invective amp or whatever it's called? Ivermectin amp? I don't know what it's called. I haven't heard it yet. I'm sorry. I haven't. Oh, that might be Misha's amp. If it's the white amp, Misha's amp sounds pretty good. I think it actually sounds pretty legit. Buzz, I think, posted like literally 30 seconds of it on his Instagram. BUZ, I forget what his handle is. Maybe it's just at Buzz McGrath. Ken, are you back next week? Yes. I am back this week. I'm back every week. About to max out my Sweetwater card to get those set of classics, the Fluff pickup and the Devon set. Yeah, if you are a hard rock player, I would strongly advise you. Oh, you're talking about classics. For those of you that don't know what the classics are, you could get this cool pickup, the metal covered ones. I personally use Voice 2, so when I wire them, I kind of reverse wire them. I make it so Voice 2 is in the down position on my push-pull knob, and I put Voice 1 in the up position. But you can get these pickups right here, or you could get yourself some of these open cores. Look at these. Boom! You should get them. They're kick butt. And, yeah, you are gonna max out your card because you know why? Sell your other pickups on Reverb or wherever else or eBay or wherever you sell your stuff, and get all Fluence. That's what I did with all my guitars. I got rid of all my pickups pretty much. In the process of swapping out everything to Fishman, see, that's my dude. The Toast and Abasi SIGs are a crucial part of my live setup now. That's awesome. They really are. They're such a good pickup. I absolutely love them. Open Core Classics. Can definitely play any style of music. Yep. They're really, really good. All right, everybody. Listen, I got to get out of here. This was super cool. I'm really glad everyone showed up today's stream. I love you all. I'm going to be back next Wednesday. I will actually advertise. I will put up flyers and whatnot on Instagram. Just make some posts and stuff like that, and YouTube, and also Facebook. So feel free. Come back. This is a great environment to talk about gear and about Fluence and what's going on with me and my career. So, guys, I love you all. I will see you soon.